right, hello all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. I hope things are going well for you. Yeah. So, how's everybody feeling tonight? How is everyone feeling? Good. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Glad to hear it. Let me get you guys in here. All right. So. Okay. Let's see who we got. Let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours is. Sorry, I feel like I'm like out of it. All discombobulated here. I was busy talking with my mother and well, anyhow, okay, so let's see. What is our theme of the next 24 hours? Oh, that's a good one. Happy, happy, right? Oh, yeah, happy, happy. Look at that. Doesn't she look happy? Doesn't that look like a little baby in there looking happy too? Are you foreshadowing maybe for someone or some couple that may be looking to do such things? Christina, how are you? How are you doing? You're so sick and tired of your sister interactions, I know. I want to know what is next when it comes to her and any consequences. You know, every time we talk about her, I really look for the justice card to come up. Justice shows up every single night, but it doesn't show up when I want it to. I want to see that actual justice gets done, right? That's what we want. We want to see something happen so that she gets forced into some kind of help that she desperately needs. All right. So, but it's not there. So I see where she's out with her friends, doing all her friend stuff, having fun, doing whatever she wants to do, right? There she is doing it. It's very clear. She is, she is very determined to continue that lifestyle. She is. She's determined to do that. She does not have any interest in changing that. I think she's doing a good job protecting herself, right? The Snow Globe of Wands says she's doing a really good job of protecting herself. She is, she's planting seeds with a lot of different people for a lot of different things that she's doing that are not right. And the Emperor says that, there should be some security, there should be some order in her life. And, it just seems like there's not. It just seems like there's just, she's done so much and so many different things. And again, she's planted so many seeds with so many people that, she can get away with a lot of different things. She can get past a lot of stuff because she has already. Yeah, she has already, and that's been her MO all along. That's what I see, Christina. I don't see any consequences again. I just don't see any, unfortunately. Chanel Almond. I'd like to know if my boyfriend really plans on getting the house he talked about. It's a 2-story house. Oh, it's a 2-story house or the one that has a big space. So I think you're asking, is it the 2-story house or the one with the big space? Maybe. Maybe you're asking that. Maybe you're not. Don't forget, donation information is going down across the bottom of the screen. You can scan for Square or PayPal, bottom or top. I'm also taking Cash App now. Somebody asked me before, do I take Cash App? I looked into it. It was very simple. Since I take Square, Cash App is just another form of Square. So, yeah, so Cash App, that information is right down there as well, right across the bottom. Constantly running. So feel free to donate if you want to guarantee yourself a reading tonight. If you want to guarantee it, then donations will put you in priority status. Things will, you'll get moved right to the top of the list. You'll get your question answered right away, and you don't have to worry about it. You'll guarantee yourself that you can, you'll get your question answered. All right. Keep that in mind. It's always important. It also keeps the show going. Remember that part. That's kind of important, right? So I think the one that has the big space, that's the one I see, Chanel Almond. I think you want the 2-story one, but he wants the one with the big space. Does that sound familiar? Hello, beautiful and blessed. Welcome. If you are new, please hit like. Please subscribe. I would appreciate that a lot. Kimberly Ann, welcome back. Rachel, Yvonne, Lisa, it's good to see you guys all. Selena, Mariam. So yeah, what are you thinking? Are you thinking you want the 2-story and he wants the big space? I think it's the big space. I got to tell you. I think it's the big space because you got the Empress. Usually she's like the pregnant one, right? She's the pregnancy card. And I know I was talking to somebody else about buying a house and getting pregnant and stuff like that. And, well, now I'm talking to you about it. Almost seems like it's the same person. Yeah, so I think it's the one with the big space because she's got some big space going on there. I think you feel like you're stuck going along with whichever way he wants to go, right? But it's going to be okay because you'll be able to look over and see all the things you want to see. You'll be able to do the things you want to do, right? You'll be able to discover new things in a new house. You'll be able to explore, right? Use your free spirit in the house and make it your own. Make it your own. I think he did have choices to choose from. I think he had several choices to choose from. And, I go along, like I said, with the big space. But I will say, if this, I'm not saying you're breaking up. Don't think that when you see the breakup card here, the 3 of Swords. But I do think that, you really feel like you're going to let him make the final decision on it. I really think so. I think you're going to let him make that final decision. So that is what I see. All right. So, all right. Questions are chosen at random. Hello, CM. How are you? Ah, beautiful and blessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Will you get in trouble for Elon trying to blackmail me? I generally tried to resolve the situation privately, but he wanted to get me in trouble for hurting his feelings. It's a little run down, the big space house, but it's still good. Yeah, you put your own little special touches on there, right? You put your own creativity into it. You let him do the heavy work and you do the creative work. You can do all the creativity stuff, right? Like painting murals on the wall, or who knows how many different things you could do with a new house, right? There's so many things to do. All right. So, will you get in trouble for Elon trying to blackmail you? You tried to resolve the situation privately, but he wanted to get you in trouble because you hurt his feelings. Well, if he was blackmailing you, okay, if he was blackmailing you, then I would be willing to say it's not you that's going to get in trouble. It should be him that ends up getting in trouble. He's the one who is doing the illegal things, right? He's got the devil card. He's doing illegal stuff. He is doing things that are corrupt, right? So he should be the one getting in trouble. I see where you really want to know what's going to happen because it's really kind of bothering you. I shouldn't say kind of. It is. It's bothering you a lot. And I really don't. I really don't know how exactly you're going to get past that yet. Not until things are completely over. I think you're just going to have to move forward, even if it requires you taking a leap of faith, right? And move on. I think you'll end up finding happiness. I really do think things will resolve in your favor. I think you're going to be the one who ends up with the happiness and the success and the joy of coming out of this whole thing. So I do think it's going to work out okay. And I do see where you have a group of people working on this with you. You're not working all by yourself on it. I think you have a group of people working on it with you, and they are really good. And again, they have made it possible for you to move forward and to really resolve things to your favor, in your favor, right? Again, this is happiness and joy and also success and your success. Okay? Thank you, beautiful and blessed. I appreciate you subscribing. I do. And thank you. Thanks for being here. It is great to have you as part of our family of friends. Yeah. So, all right, Mary, what's going on? I see what's going on. All right, let me do some Facebook stuff that's here real quick. I did a couple YouTubes in a row. Let me do a Facebook or two. Yvonne would like a general reading. So would Rachel. And so would probably Lisa. Is it Lisa up there? Yeah. How did I know? So you're feeling pretty good, Kimberly Ann. That's a good thing. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I'm glad you're doing well, though. Atenya, how are you? Hello, Atenya. I hope I pronounced that right. Again, if you are new, if you would please like and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. Right? If you guys want to guarantee readings tonight, like I said, you will want to donate. I probably will not get to everyone. That is for sure. The list is long already. We've got a lot of people in here. We have a crowd. It's a good crowd. Great crowd. It's everyone. Everyone's here. Everyone who's someone. Like we said before, right, CM? Our family of friends tarot group. All right, so I see the movement again. I see where things are moving again. This morning it was kind of stagnant, but right now I see things moving forward, moving ahead, and that's good. That's a good thing for you, because that's what you've been trying to do, right? That's what you've been wanting to do, is move forward, completely move just your house at home. I know. Find a place to live. That would be wonderful. So I think, I see things in motion again. I think people are helping you with this whole thing. I really think, you've got a lot of people helping you to reach your goal. Here's your goal right up here. And you can kind of see where you're almost there. You're almost able to reach it, but you can't quite reach it. So I think you have a bunch of people that are helping you, and they're finding a way to get you there. I think you have some new ideas, a very new energy coming to you, and that that new energy has been coming to you. And I think you are, I think you're very disciplined in what you want to do. You know what you want to do. You know how you want to do it. The structure is there. The ability is there. And the brains are there, because you're a very smart woman. You know how to take care of this. I think you are a bit on the exhausted side. I hate to say that, but the stuff that's going on can be mentally and physically exhausting. And I think it's just time for you to have some quiet time. You need some quiet time sometimes, right? Yeah. You take some quiet time. You've got someone in your heart, right? Always someone in your heart. And they're going to help you to make sure that you can get that quiet time. So that's what I see for you, Yvonne. That is what I see. All right. Kimberly Ann would like a general reading also. Pam Lawrence. Yes, you were in earlier. You lost connection. You had a reading last week. I mentioned wheels. We had to put brakes on my car. There you go. What you tell me about this guy tells me he lives and is in love with me. Okay, so what do I tell you about that? All right, that's your question. I got it. All right, I'll get to that. I think I'll get to that eventually. I don't know. There's a lot of people. Like I said, it's not going to be easy to... There's only so much time in an hour, right? Only so much. Okay, so you start off with the world, Kimberly Ann. You start off with the world. The world is wonderful, right? It means you have found your purpose. You know what you want to do. You're happy. You've achieved something because you've really known all along what you really want to do. The Ace of Swords tells me that you have a new vision of what's to come. Again, you found your place, you found your purpose, and now you're going to find the vision to move forward to something else. That vision is going to become very clear to you. Again, I see achievements. This is all about achieving something. This is all about achieving something. I see a lot of success. I see where you feel like you have self-worth. You feel like you're worth something. You're not worth less, obviously. That's terrible. If somebody ever told you that, that would be a horrible thing. I think you feel good about yourself. I think that shows here in the Ten of Cups, where you are very, very happy. You're basking in the sun. You're having a beautiful time out there in the sunlight. Look at there. See, you've got sun and sun and sun. It's just beautiful. It's just warm. It's just happiness, right? All this is happiness. And then you get to this. I know. So, the Ten of Swords says that you are ending something. You're ending something. And you're going to, and you're moving on from that. Whatever it is you're ending, something's going on that you're going to end. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This card never says anything about relationships ending. It just says something is ending. Something's ending. And then you walk away and start over. That's it. So you've got something in your life that you're done doing, or you don't want to do anymore. So it ends. No big deal. And then you move on to something else. It might cause you a bit of pain to move forward because you kind of liked what it was that you were doing, but it ended. It was time. It was over. And that's all there was to it. So, all right. That's what I see for you. See for you. Marche, hello, Forever Goddess, hi. I read your comments, you back and forth between you and your daughter last night. And I got to tell you, I don't know if she told you, if Freedom told you or not, but there she is. It kind of made me a bit emotional for a minute. I don't know why. I don't usually get that way from the comments that are made, but I don't know, something about it really made me feel good, I guess. And yeah, it just made me feel full of emotion. I know, how goofy am I? What a goof. But it's true. I know, even I have feelings. Go figure. There's people who'll tell you that I don't. But I really do. I have at least one feeling. So thank you very much for the nice comments, because again, it really did uplift me last night when I was reading them. Because I go back and I read all your comments. Facebook, I can go back and read the comments. It's easy. It's just comments on Facebook, just like you comment on anything else. I can go back and I can read them all. On YouTube, I can't, so I have to go through the video and kind of scroll through the video a little bit, and until your comments come up, and then I can see what you say about me, and your feedback. If it's good feedback or bad feedback, it doesn't matter. I want both, because I want to get better all the time. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to better themselves? I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best that I can possibly be every single night and every single morning now, because we're doing 2 shows a day, 11:30 and 6 o'clock. All right, Lise, what do you got? I think you need to prioritize your life. Get things in order. You got the Chariot just like Yvonne did. Are the two of you going somewhere together? Not like you have to go far or anything, but are you going to actually be going somewhere together? Leaving the house and driving, or however you go. If you have a car, driving. If you take the bus, taking the bus. If you take a train, take the train. But are the two of you going to do it together? I think there may be some connection in that. I think you have, again, this was somebody else's reading, so never mind. You have a lot of things going on. And like I said, you have to prioritize all of this stuff going on. All the things that are happening here, you're going to have to do, right? You have to do all this stuff. There's a whole bunch of it right there in front of you. And it's kind of overwhelming to see it all. But if you prioritize, take some of this stuff and put it away and not even worry about it right now because it's not important, you will feel better. You'll be able to do much better, right? And that's going to make things good. Prioritize. The Hangman says you have to make sure you're looking at things in the right perspective. It's all about your perspective. It's all about the way you perceive things. I think again, your relationship with your partner is very, very close, right? It's very close. There is that that really tight emotional relationship that the two of you have. You have that emotional connection. You can kind of see here where she's sending sending vibes up there and to give you that emotional connection with your partner. And I think that's important, right? Because he happens to be the perfect spouse for you. He really does. So that's what I think. That's what I see for you, Elise. Thanks. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Atenia. I do hope I said that right. Is the Sagittarius guy in love with his blonde ex, the foreigner? The old foreign blonde ex. Oh no. All right. So let's see. Is the Sagittarius guy in love with his blonde ex that's foreign? All right, let's see what we get here. Is he in love with her? Is he in love with her? I honestly don't think so. I really don't think so. I think there is, I think there's a big struggle going on. I think it's, I don't think they get along. I just don't think they're getting along like you think they are, because there is a very strong struggle here. You can see this is not like the struggle where the guys are arm wrestling kind of struggle. No. That's just that's little. This is an actual fight. These guys are fighting. They look mad. There's nobody hanging around watching. Everybody else is taking off because this is a nasty fight. And I think the two of them just don't get along. I think he's looking for perfection, and she's not willing to give that. She's not willing to give anything more than she's already given. That's it. What you get, what you have is what you get, and that's all there is to it. That's what I think with that. I really do. I see, you've got the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen really tells me that he's not in love with her because she and he have become emotionally detached, right? They're very distant. They're very distant from each other. They've known sorrow with each other and they don't want to go back to that. So I don't think he is. I really don't think he's in love with her anymore. I think things are, I think there's cold, right? I think there is that cold feeling between the two of them. I do see where things ended, right? And now I really think Sagittarius guy is moving on. Because that's what happens, right? You have death. The death card is you end something, right? You cut it off, it ends, and then you move on. And that's what I see. That's definitely what I see. Of course, when you move on from here, from the end of the reading, well, there's nothing over here. So it's an empty slate as to what his future is. But I don't see where it's with his ex. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. All right. Hey, MPT, what are you on? You're on your phone. I was going to say, what did you do? Go on your phone? Oh, boy. Yeah, you guys are having wicked storms, you said. A wicked storm. That's not good, is it? Let me just check for any donations. And I do not see any, so that's all right. We will move on to someone else's question. That we will. Thank you, Forever Goddess. That was part of the conversation you guys were having last night, and I could see it back and forth, but it was, I don't know, like I said, it was just very touching to me. So thank you. Marche, in South Africa, it is midnight in South Africa. And it is very nice to have you here. Can you get a reading tonight? You're getting an uneasy, distant feeling from VI. What's going on? Yeah, sure. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, Marche. All right. So wicked storms out your way. You're probably going to end up heading my way. That's usually how it ends up happening. All right. I see your bad feelings. That's for sure, right? You can see it right there. It's very clear that you are having an uneasy time of, bad feelings about things. It's you feel stressed. You feel like, you could have nightmares about this, or you can just not sleep at all, right? It just is keeping you awake. It's your fears, right? It's the fears that go along with the moon in the window there. The moon card is all about fear and sadness and stuff like that, so you get a little bit of that. You get a little bit of that, fear with the moon in the window, right? It kind of gives you like a mini moon card. You just got mooned a little. So don't be so upset. It's not so bad when you only get mooned a little. I think that, I think the idea is that you're going to have to really be decisive about what you say and what you do with this whole thing. You kind of have to do a little spy action with this person, because I really think that they are very friendly, very loving, usually very warm with you. Very vibrant, right? All the yellow. Yeah. So that's what I see. I see where things are still. I see where the couple here and the family life is still happy. Things are still good with that. So I really don't see anything going on. I don't, I know you're asking what's going on. I don't see anything going on. I see nothing happening other than you losing sleep because you're worried about something. Something must have happened to trigger this for you. Did something happen? Did something get said? Did something get done? Was there something in there that... Yeah, exactly. That's why you're awake at this time, because you can't sleep. Yeah. I mean, did something trigger it? Because if it did, then I can understand, but I don't understand what would make you think all of a sudden, out of nowhere, right, that this is going on. I see hope, though, right? You see hope and comfort and healing. That's what you need right now. Hope, comfort, and healing. Those are the three things that I can tell you the very best from the star. One of my favorite two cards. Absolutely. And I think, I think that's just what you need. I don't see anything going on. Right? I don't see where anything else is happening. Yeah, I was hoping I heard something about whether or not something triggered this or not. There's the last card on the deck. The Lovers. I don't think anything's going on. I really don't. Maybe it's just a bad night. Maybe it's just bad. It's just the way the night is, right? Could that be the case? I hope that could be. I hope that could be the case, because I really think that's the case. I really, really do. They disappeared. Who disappeared? Who disappeared? Marche. Now I'm not catching that at all. Oh. All right, marry. Well, Marche types and tells me who disappeared. For days. Somebody disappeared for days? And no answer to what's wrong. Your other half. He just disappeared for days and no answer. It's really weird. And now he's being cold. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I saw absolutely nothing that showed anything like that. I could have had the Devil card out there. That would have been a telltale sign. I could have had the Seven of Swords. That might have been a telltale sign. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands, maybe. But I didn't see any of that stuff. None of that stuff happened. None of those cards came up. So, I'm not sure. Marche. All right. Can I tell you what the Capricorn's thinking about you right now and your connection? Any unconfessed feelings he wants to tell you? You want me to let the cat out of the bag? Is that it? Mm-hmm. I think the Capricorn is a very hard worker, right? And I think he's working on doing things to perfection. That's what he wants to do. He wants to, he's trying to make a change in his life, and he's not going to do it until things are perfect, till the timing is just right, till everything is good and correct, and it's the time that he feels the best about it. But when he does, it's going to be, he's going to be very dependable for you. There's going to be that discipline. There's going to be that whole dependability thing. I think he's really going to be a family type of person. I think he's someone who likes to provide for his family, right? make them comfortable, make them feel really good and warm. You can see his big, heavy coat, right? If you were wrapped up in that, you would feel very comfortable. That feels good, right? So that's what I think. This is what I think I think this is what's going on right now with him, with the Capricorn. Now, I do think that he is someone who likes to be in a very stable relationship. I think that's what he wants. A stable relationship. I think, he wants things to be in order. He wants things to be in order. He wants things to be structured, structured the right way. And I think I think you have people helping you try to find out this information, right? I think you have other people who are helping, like a little bit of cooperation, right? People are helping. There is that potential. So that's what I see, Mary. That's what I see. I just, I think he's going to make his move and stuff when the time is exactly right to him. It has to be the perfect timing. That's the key, right? That's the key. All right, Marche, I just read what you just wrote. I have no idea. That is so bizarre. That's very weird because, again, I did not see anything like that. I don't know. I really don't know. So, hey, Lily. Welcome. It's good to have you. Good to see you here. Ooh. Yeah, cards are flying. All right. General reading for August. There you go. Things look good. There's Justice. Boy, that's the card I want when Christina asks her questions. Justice. Never shows up, right? Lily, I believe that you are very happy with the way things are going right now in your life. If you take a look, every one of these cards is sunny, right? You got sunshine here. You've got sunshine in the background here. You've got sun behind the curtain. You've got sunshine right here behind the Empress. You've got sunshine here. This whole reading just reeks of happiness. It does. It just feels like this is going to be a very happy reading. And it starts off that way. Like I said, I think you're very happy with your life, with things the way they are, with things, moving in the direction that they are moving. I think the Empress says that I think you want to be protected. I think I think you want to feel like you're protected from things so that people, can't hurt you, but they're, you don't want just anybody to come in and protect you. You want someone special to be there, right? Who is going to be that protector. I think that would be fair, right? That would be very fair. That would go that would be someone who would be of authority. All right, they're kind of an authority figure, or they are, maybe they're a little bit older than you. Maybe they are, just someone who takes charge when there's problems. And, when there's a problem, that's when you want to be protected, right? That's the time. That's the time to protect someone, is when there's problems. So I think that person does take charge. I think this person also has a very romantic interest in you. I really do. Now, do you want to know about this person? This person is someone who is, again, very charismatic. They are like a magnet. People flock to them to talk to them. They want to have time with them. They just want to, people just want to spend time with them because that's just the way they are. It's just their personality. Their personality is all about charisma. I think this person is very honest, though, very compassionate. I think they're probably an entrepreneur of some type of person who's in business for themselves. And that's an important thing, because that's going to help with money. But I just see happiness all around this whole reading, Lily. I know you can see it too. Okay. So thank you. I do appreciate you being here. I appreciate your question. All right. Marche, I still see your stuff there, and it just continuously is baffling me. Yeah, you're just being, Forever God said, you're just being honest, and that's great. You're very thankful for me. Thank you. And the time I spend on here giving people the truth. Well, you know what? Like I said, I don't know, just something about the two of you talking and what you said to each other really kind of struck a chord with me last night, and it was nice. It was nice, and I felt really good about it. So Marche, I got the Lovers as an extra card right there on the bottom of the deck. The only thing I could possibly think of is, was there someone else that he was loving? Right? I don't know. I don't get it, because I just didn't see anything. I had no feeling at all that the case would be that he was gone for days and never came and didn't come back. And then when he came back, it was like, okay, well, nothing's wrong. What are you talking about? It's no big deal. I was gone. So what? Now I'm back. I don't know. All right. So Forever Goddess, you can get a reading, of course. You are thankful. You're very thankful. And it's so funny that card comes up for you, because, that's just what that means. It means you are very satisfied with things that are going on. You feel like you have things in abundance, right? And it doesn't have to be actual stuff. It doesn't have to be like actual possessions. You may just have family love in abundance. And hey, that's way better than money. That's way better than stuff. If you have that, then yeah, you have an abundance of everything you'd ever need. The King of Cups is telling you that you are very balanced emotionally, right? He's very balanced, sitting in the water, which is emotions. So you're emotionally balanced. You feel good about that. You're a very generous person. You give, right? You're a giver. You give of yourself. You give of your time. I really do see that. I think you have, I think you have a future. The future ahead of you is always nice. I think you have found success in the things you've done. You're able to look out and reflect over everything that's been going on in your life and things that are going to be going on, things that you want to be going on. And I think you are, I think that's what you're doing. You're looking out at that for that reflection. You go from the King of Cups here to the King of Swords over here. The King of Swords shows me that you are a very structured and disciplined person. And that's, maybe that's the way that you were brought up, right? You were probably brought up in a house that had structure. There were rules. Okay, so there's rules. Every good household has rules. Every good household that has children definitely has to have rules. Definitely has to have some kind of, structure and some kind of discipline system set up. Whatever it is. And I think, and I believe that's how you were brought up. And I think that's how you brought your children up. And I believe your children will bring their children up that way. So it's and again, that's all part of what you're looking towards the future about, about your children, your grandchildren, if you, possible grandchildren, if you don't have any. I see where there's movement. I see where you seem to be going somewhere or doing something that is going to involve going somewhere. Now, again, when I say going somewhere, it does not mean you have to be traveling to some faraway place. It doesn't mean you have to be traveling even to the next town. You could be you could just be going to the food store. You could be going to, to anything, to the drugstore, anything, whatever, but you're going somewhere. Something is happening. You are going. You're on the move. Move. And that's okay. That's a good thing, right? That's really a good thing. So that's what I get for you. That is what I get for you. Forever Goddess says, see, you're awesome. All truth and freedom. Our daughter says, very true. Yeah. I mean, that's what I see. That's what I see. That's how I feel when I saw those cards for you specifically. That's what was going on. So, all right, let me see here. Fatima, how are you? All right, Fatima. You would like to have a general reading as well. That's always good. That is always good. Don't forget, guys, again, if you want a guarantee to get your questions in tonight, make a donation. You will be moved up to priority status. You will move to the top of the list. You'll get your question answered no matter what. No matter, if I have to stay extra time, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't mind that. All right, so that's something to think about. All right. Hang on one second. I'm just checking to see if there are any donations. No, there are not. There are no donations, so we will move on. And this will be my last reading. So, Fatima, you get the last reading of the night. Yeah, Forever Goddess, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. I do appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate everybody who's here tonight and everybody who comes during, every night. There are a lot of people who are here every single night. I try to do as many readings as I possibly can. I pick them I have to pick them in random order because there are so many. And, like I said, if you want a reading guaranteed, then the only way to guarantee a reading is to donate. All right, Fatima, I see love is in the air. Love is in the air. Right? I see that here. I see a very strong emotional connection between you and someone else. Now, if you already have someone else, that's okay. This just tells me that bond is getting stronger. I think that's the case, right? That could be the case. If you're in a relationship, if you have a partner, then your bond is just getting stronger. If you're not in a relationship, though, I do see someone coming along that you will feel very emotionally connected to. Okay? I see where you're having help. You're trying to reach a goal. You're trying to find out, you're trying to get to the goal that you have. You have a goal in mind, something that you want to do, something inside you that you want to actually do. You want to do it, physically want to do it. It's not just an idea. It's something you physically want to do, but it's not very easy. So I think there's people helping you get to that goal. Does that make sense? I know it was kind of like in a roundabout, like a big roundabout way. I think there's people helping you there. This tells me all about helping to get to a goal. This here tells me all about teamwork and cooperation. So I see where you have a lot of people who are working with you to make things good for you. I see healing. I see new emotions, new love, and I see healing. And again, I say new love if you are not in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, again, this is just telling me that there is strength. There are new emotions going on, which is just strengthening your relationship, just like here. I think you are thankful for everything you have. I think everything you have, you're thankful for. You have things, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of things that people want. Again, it does not have to be physical possessions. It could easily be just appreciation and love from family members, or the people that you're closest to, your very close friends, whatever it is. You have a lot of it. You have a lot of it, and you're thankful for it. You are satisfied with the way things are in your life right now, and you're at peace. I think you are at peace. So that is what I see for you, Fatima. Yeah, that's what I get. That is what I get for you. Lots and lots of teamwork. Lots and lots of people helping you. Teamwork and cooperation, helping you find your goal, helping you get to your goal. That's a huge thing. The two relationship things here, again, if you're in a relationship, great. It's just getting better all the time. If you're not in a relationship, well, then one's heading your way. Or at least some kind of a connection. Let's put it that way. It doesn't always have to be a relationship. It can be just a connection with someone new. So, all right. If I have no donations, which I do not, then that is the end of our show for the evening. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a good night, and I will be back again tomorrow morning at 11:30. And then again, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so it's regular tarot. Wednesday will be our Lenormand day. So get those specific questions ready for Lenormand day on Wednesday. Okay? So I hope to see you all tomorrow at some point, and have a good evening or day or whatever it is in your wherever you are. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Have a